How many times should you forgive someone who sins against you? Hi everybody, I'm Matthew Vanderels, one of the community pastors at Founded in Truth Fellowship. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified whenever we post new content or videos or go live every single week with our weekly services. Also, feel free to comment below if you enjoyed the video or if you have any questions about the content of the video. As human beings, we don't like to forgive people. Like seriously, who likes to feel taken advantage of when someone wrongs them? Someone intentionally sins against you, intentionally hurts you, and you have to forgive them? What if they do it again? Do you have to forgive them a second time? Well, that's exactly the situation that we find in Matthew chapter 18 when Peter asks Yeshua that exact question. Then Peter came to him and said, "Lord, how many times must I forgive my brother who sins against me? As many as 7 times?" Jesus said to him, "Not 7 times, I tell you, but 77 times." Now, some of us read this verse and we think, okay, so there's a limit. After 490 times, I don't have to forgive people anymore. And because of that language used, if that's our conclusion, we're barking up the wrong tree. See, the phrase that Yeshua uses here, 70 times 7 or 77-fold in Greek and Hebrew, is found only one other place in the entire Hebrew scriptures. Genesis 4:23. That's right. The Greek phrase used in Matthew 18:21-22 is only found one time in the entire Septuagint, the Greek translation of the Hebrew Bible. And the place that it's found is actually in a very morbid poem by a man by the name of Lamech. Lamech said to his wives, "Adah and Zillah, listen to my voice, you wives of Lamech. Give heed to my speech, for I have killed a man for wounding me, and a boy for striking me. If Cain is avenged 7-fold, then Lamech 77-fold." The context here was that Lamech, as a descendant of Cain, has inherited Cain's violence. But then also he had a thirst, a lust for revenge. So much so, he writes a song to his wives about it. If someone hurt him, he would kill him. And if anyone wronged him, he would pay them back 7-fold. The same word used in Matthew 18. See, God had told Cain that if anyone hurt him when he was roaming the earth, God would punish them 7-fold. But Lamech says here that he is going to outdo God as far as revenge goes. Anyone who crosses him the wrong way will be paid back in a much bigger way. Not just 7-fold, but 77-fold. If this is what Yeshua was referencing when speaking to Peter, he was saying that we should be as eager to forgive as Lamech was to have vengeance on others. Just as Lamech wanted to see punishment far greater than the crime, so should we as Jesus followers want to see forgiveness that far exceeds the wrong done to us. If we want to truly live out the kingdom ethic, we need to be the opposite of Lamech, making our pursuit to forgive as outrageous as Lamech's thirst for revenge. And that's hard. Forgiveness is hard. Now, forgiveness does not mean allowing yourself to be in a position to be hurt or in harm's way. It just means that you refuse to carry someone else's sin around with you any longer. Never, ever allow someone to exploit your forgiveness to perpetuate an abusive situation. That is far from what this verse is portraying. So in review, when it comes to forgiveness, we need to be less focused on getting and seeing revenge birthed into the world and more focused on stopping the cycle. Forgiving someone for an intentional wrongdoing puts you in this Christ-like position as his hands and feet to see sin from perpetuating onward into the world. It empowers you to drop it, leaving it on the ground and moving on without it. Guys, if you enjoyed this message, please go ahead and give us a little like on the video. If you didn't, feel free to give us a dislike. Please let us know what you thought in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that little bell to be notified whenever we have new content or new uploads to the channel, as well as when we go live every single week with our weekly live stream from our fellowship every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember guys, stay fit, stay founded in truth. We'll see you next time.